The C8 Corvette Stingray and E-Ray could get a new engine soon. So I just read this article for GM Authority, and it is saying that we could see a 6.6 liter Generation 6, these cars are Generation 5 V8s, a Generation 6 6.6 liter V8 engine go inside of a Corvette, a Silverado, and a Sierra. Oh my goodness. Tim Kaniskis, SRT, you guys are on the clock because I think after this right here, you guys are going to need a Generation 4 Hemi, and you're going to need it pretty fast. So let's talk about this particular engine and some of the stats that this engine may have, and we're going to talk about it right now. Okay, more with 53,000 friends, and 56% of you guys who watch these videos on a daily basis but haven't helped the butter out by subscribing to the channel. Help a butter out. Consider liking this video, subscribing if you already done so, and find that hype button on mobile devices. I don't know why YouTube is giving you guys like an extra way to show that you love me. You really love me. But anyway, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and find the hype button. And if you ain't already done so, grab some merch out of the merch store and go and check out my friends at Just Bolt-Ons and DragRacingWheels.com. So you save about 10-15% on some crazy parts, especially in time for the holidays when you got to buy a lot of gifts. So let's get right into this video, because I read this article and I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to be a very, very interesting launch if this actually happens. But it's saying in this article right here that the C8 Corvette Stingray and the Corvette E-Ray may soon cradle a new small block power plant. As GM Authority has reported numerous times in the past, General Motors is now preparing to debut the Generation 6 small block V8 engine. Remember, we're on Gen 3. So they're about to go, literally, they don't develop their engine twice as fast as Chrysler has theirs. So that's pretty interesting. But they're about to debut the Gen 6 small block V8 engine, most likely with the launch of the next generation 2027 Chevy Silverado and Sierra GMC. Notably, a performance variant of that very same power plant is expected to make its way to C8 Corvette lineup shortly thereafter. And that'd be pretty interesting because 2027, 2028, those model years is not that far along. We're starting to see 2026s roll off the line now because this is the end of 2025. So you're thinking about this time next year, we're going to see a brand new V8 from Chevy this time next year. That's going to be insane to think about, right? And we're still on Generation 3. Like, basically, Stellantis just brought back the third generation Hemi V8 engine that's been on sale for the last, like, what, 15 years? So it's like, I think that's a clear sign that we need to go and actually get a new Generation 4 Hemi in development. You can't just fall behind like that and then expect to have great sales. I mean, I understand that, you know, it costs a lot of money and stuff to go and develop a new engine, but I think it's just showing more and more that to put all your eggs in the Hurricane basket was not really the good way to go. And because we've seen it, the first year Hurricanes were basically the engine to get, especially in Ram, everybody jumped ship when it took the Hemi V8 out of their Ram 1500 lineup and stuff. And so what do they think will happen in the next few years when, let's just say, a new administration comes into power around, what, 2029? And they don't have a new Generation 4 Hemi and stuff to replace the old Generation 3, you're gonna see a situation where the Generation 3 is not gonna pass new emissions laws that they're gonna pass, and they're gonna be stuck with Hurricane electric vehicles, and they're going to General Motors with a Generation 6 small block V8 engine. I think it's gonna be a lot worse in 3 to 4 years compared to basically what's gonna happen, like, you know, right now, if they go ahead and just drop a ton of money into developing a Generation 4 Hemi. As we reported just yesterday, sources familiar with the matter indicate that the new Gen 6 small block will maybe, oh, well, I guess it's a typo, indicate that the new Gen 6 small block V8 may be offered in 2 displacements, including a 5.7 liter configuration and a 6.6 liter configuration. While both are officially unconfirmed, the 6.6 liter variant is looking like the most plausible candidate for the C8 Corvette Stingray and E-Ray, replacing the current 6.2 liter LT2 engine. There is a Stingray outside on the other side of this camera, but it's too cold outside. Hence, you see the Darth Vader robe. See the Darth Vader panels and stuff. But A link in the description if you want one of these robes and stuff, especially it's a great Christmas gift. I got Christmas last year for my brother. But you gotta think that the 6.2 liter engine is in the Corvette now. It makes a little under 500 horsepower. So now you gotta think they're gonna make a more efficient V8 that's even bigger, probably with some more tech in it. So you gotta think this new one's gonna probably be between what, 500, 550, naturally aspirated and stuff. I mean, that's insane to think about, because if the Hurricanes make between 520 and 550 on certain applications and stuff, boy, could you have a V8 engine saying toe-to-toe with an inline six with all that new technology in there? I think you can. So I'm just saying, like, I think General Motors will really be tough to beat if they do two things. If they bring back the Camaro and they bring back the Impala and base the Impala off the, let's say the new CT5 vehicle from Cadillac. There's supposed to be a new one coming and stuff. They base off that body style, whatever. Bring back the Camaro, bring back the Impala, and put that 5.7 version in there and the 6.6 liter version there. 5.7 in their little, you know, mid-tier vehicles, and then their top trim 6.6s in there. Oh man, could you imagine their lineup and stuff? I mean, whew, Dodge is gonna have a tough time trying to sell cars with 16-year-old engines, and they got brand new out-the-box engines in a Impala and a Camaro and stuff. I mean, boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think we need a Generation 4 Hemi, and I think we need it pretty fast. And so I'm just saying, General Motors is gonna be a problem in the next couple of years, because 2027 is basically this time next year. We're gonna see the Silverado, and then so you're saying by maybe either not this time next year, maybe the year after that, 2 years, we might see a 6.6 liter Stingray. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be freaking insane to think about. And then if they make a variant for the Z06 and the 01 going forward, they update that engine. Could you see like maybe like a 6 liter freaking flat plane crank version going inside of a Z06? Woo-hoo, boy, that's gonna be freaking wild. But I mean, this will be very, very interesting. So let me go back to the article. Compared to the current 5th generation small block, the new Gen 6 small block is expected to offer greater efficiency and refinement. And while GM has officially confirmed the development of the Gen 6 small block family, it has yet to provide any official details. That said, the timing may provide us with some clues. The Gen 6 small block is expected to launch under the hood of the 2027 Silverado and Sierra, which means performance-tuned derivatives could arrive in the Corvette as early as 2027 or 2028 model year. That'd be very, very interesting. That would basically reset the clock for the C8 Corvette and stuff. Who knows how long this body style is going to last? Maybe it lasts another about 4 or 5 years so they did their refresh on it. I mean, it came out in 2020, so they did 5 years before they did the interior refresh, so maybe another 5 years. So we might not see another, I don't know, a C9 Corvette until what, 2030, whatever. So that's plenty of time to get a couple years under the belt of the new engine and stuff going inside of the C8 Corvette. So I mean, boy, could you imagine all the guys gonna try to jump into that new, bigger V8 in the daggone Stingray? Oh man, that's gonna be crazy. But I'm just saying, this is just a great indication that we need to have a brand new Generation 4 Hemi from Stellantis. And regardless of what they think about, they need to announce that they're actually gonna do it, right? I don't think it's gonna really work that they're gonna stay status quo and don't announce that they're gonna work on a Gen 4 Hemi. Even like a leaked report coming out, I think will suffice. Because as I said in the article, they've already announced it coming out with the Gen 6 V8 in Chevy and stuff. But I mean, we're gonna see about this time next year. So I think honestly, they need to go and at least leak a report that they're working on a Generation 4 Hemi, regardless if it takes a year to come out or maybe 4 years to come out. They need to go in and I say leak that they're gonna make a Gen 4 Hemi and stuff, and just leak potential sizes and potential technology is gonna be in there. I know we're talking to people from the Generation 4 Hemi project that I heard about like, what, 2 years ago? Some of the technology that was in there, and I'll link the video at the end of this video and stuff, but they're gonna have to get on the ball, man, or they're gonna get left behind. Cause I'm telling you guys, that they make a Camaro and an Impala and come out around the same time, and then all you got from Dodge is that big oversized Charger with an inline 6 and an old school Hemi V8 and stuff. Oh man, especially if the pricing is right, it might be tough to beat. It might be tough to beat Chevy and stuff. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Do you guys think that Dodge needs to come out with a new Generation 4 Hemi and stuff? Do you guys think that new small block V8 is going to be what may put SRT on its toes, and SRT may have some problems and stuff? But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you want to check out a video that I made about the Generation 4 Hemi that I heard about, check out this video right here. And until the next time, I'm out.